from their whole bunch of matches on the international stage. About to lay it all on the line in this battle for 60-kilogram lightweight gold here at the IBA Men's World Boxing Championships. We're underway. It's the top two seeds in the 60-kilogram lightweight division for top spot on the podium. It's a contest between boxers from Uzbekistan and Russia, and the man with the letters in gold denoting his status as a champion of every domain available to him. He's won every national and international competition over the last 2 years since the Stranger Memorial Tournament 2 years ago. And as Andy Clark was highlighting on his way to the ring, he holds all the major international titles, but his appetite for success remains unsatiated. Just got through with a cracking reverse 1-2. The man in blue looking to press forwards is Vsevolod Shumkov, the reigning European champion. He's already gone at least one better than the World Championship bronze he earned 2 years ago. And seeking a victory here on the global stage over a man he has yet to get the better of in major international competitions. So the seeds makers, the forecasters, have got this one right. As Khalokov inaccurate with the right hand. Just ending up behind the back of Shumkov. Approaching the halfway stage of the round. And Khalokov is such an incredible athlete, not only in terms of the physical moves that he can produce, but his sense of anticipation and how he can make a speedster like Shumkov miss like that. That's something of a new experience for Shumkov, because normally he is the man who has the edge in speed of hand and foot. But here, he's going to be mindful of the fact that the man wearing red perhaps tops him in that category, and so his timing, he's going to have to be impeccable. Khalokov using the space of the ring, moving clockwise, then counterclockwise, skidding along the ropes. Went in search of a left-right combination before claiming Shumkov in a headlock. So nice movement of the head from Shumkov to come in beneath the left hand, but he couldn't land with his own left hook counter, and there he's short with his lead left hook once again. Nice head movement from Shumkov, but again as he let a burst of straight punches go, weaving away from them without being tagged, was Khalokov. Now you see, I was about to say, Khalokov employed a headlock there, and I wondered whether Shumkov was going to be spoken to about keeping his head up, but the referee was onto that infringement by the defending champion in a flash. Punching effectively off the back foot is Khalokov. Nice left hand up top from Shumkov. Khalokov responded with a shot during the exchange. My goodness, that's an explosive opening round between two familiar.
He avoids those fists by absolute fractions. He is a very, very difficult man to fight. And he swept it 10-9.
So we move into the second round. IBA live scoring means that the coaches will be in receipt of that information. Too much moisture, petroleum jelly on the face of Khalokov. And I don't think any's been removed. I think he's just been moved around. So the action resumes. Vsevolod Shumkov, the tournament #2 seed, conceded the opening round unanimously. His greater industry perhaps topped by the more eye-catching accuracy of Khalokov, who's finding the range with straight punches, and having had his success, he gets on his bike, and then look at that shimmy and shoulder roll while on the ropes, then killing the clock to prevent Shumkov from working. And that's a good portion of the round for the reigning champion. Good left hook to the body from Khalokov. Both men then were inaccurate with their attempted shots upstairs. And again, Shumkov having a really difficult time establishing his range, because Khalokov able to pivot in the pocket, spin away from the punches, as evidence there. Shumkov maintaining his pursuit, but he's finding his man very difficult to catch, even when he's got him totally square on the ropes. Shumkov has got the right glove up around his temple, his chin tucked behind his left shoulder, and he's slipping and sliding from the waist like an old school fighter from back in the day, but he's doing it at hypersonic speed. It's a defense that Floyd Mayweather used to such terrific effect. There's a lead left hand from Khalokov, which is a good shot. Working the body now before having success to the head is Shumkov, and perhaps he'd be advised to try to target downstairs because he's finding the chin of Khalokov very difficult to tag. Khalokov disengaging, goes back to the neutral corner of his own volition, and then just changes direction to put a gap between himself and his opponent once again. And look at that head movement in the pocket, and Shumkov got frustrated, and the referee on it, he flung his hand down as though he was placing money on a table. An illegal shot if that would have landed with the inside of the glove, and now the heel of Shumkov's glove going into the face of Khalokov. An increasing sense of maybe not desperation, but you get a sense that frustration is coming into the work of Shumkov, because this is one of the very best boxers in the world, the king of the European continent, a bronze medalist from 2 years ago, and he is struggling to lay a clean headshot on Abdumlik Khalokov. And through that sequence just about 30 seconds ago, it was almost as though you were watching an episode of The Matrix, because just bending at the waist and shifting his head to make the man miss by fractions of an inch was Abdumlik Khalokov. But Shumkov does continue his pursuit and lands with a clumping left hand followed by a right. There you see Khalokov looking comfortable and keeping his composure on the ropes once again, but Shumkov just getting a little closer deep into this second round. Now he's looking to swarm away to the body. Did get through with a good right hand, but he still only wants the head, does Shumkov, and Khalokov is managing to keep it out of harm's way.
I thought he had a good second half of the round. He's still alive. He needs those two 19-19s to take this to bout review.
Third and final round.
So a terrific response from Vsevolod Shumkov in the second round. After losing the first unanimously, he came storming back from around the midpoint. A level, 19 points apiece. Judges 1 and 5 preferring the work of Khalokov. Shumkov did get closer as we progress through the second round, but Khalokov has come out with fast feet to begin this third. So Khalokov looking to maintain a gap between his opponent, looks for a check left hook, didn't find the first one, the second one landed with the inside of the glove. Shumkov bustling away to the body, and there's a left hook downstairs once again, tries to come upstairs with a combination, but moving effectively in the pocket and making his man miss once again is Khalokov. Untidy tango ensues in the middle of the boxing ring. Just over a minute gone. Good right hand from Shumkov, and he celebrates it, sending Khalokov back to the ropes, and now he's looking to pour it on. Under pressure and on the strands is Khalokov. He employs a headlock, turns his back, and just buys himself a little bit of time. That was a veteran's tactic employed once again from Shumkov, because he knows the ref will have to intervene. He then goes walkabout. The ref will tell him not to turn his back, and all of that sees the clock continuing to tick down. Another headlock employed with the arm bar by Khalokov. He's inaccurate with the left-right combination, and Shumkov looking to build on the momentum of that overhand right, which caught Khalokov clean. Khalokov stealing a glance to his corner. He'll know with that internal clock after how long is left in the round, but it's another headlock, and I think he's walking something of a tightrope here. Abdumlik Khalokov, he's the champion, and perhaps that comes with privileges, but he's been spoken to on numerous occasions about employing that headlock. We wouldn't want to see a point deduction either way, alter the complexion of the cards. But he's boxing on the edge of the rule book here. Surely Abdumlik Khalokov inside the final minute. Shumkov encouraged and inspired, check left hook attempted by Khalokov, and again look at these tactics, claiming his man, turning him around. So Shumkov was spoken to about turning his back, but that was a move employed, and look at that fusillade of straight punches buffeting the head of Khalokov as he sought to come forward. Here's the defending champ fading, but his competitive spirit sees him pour forwards once again before tying him up once more. Khalokov appears to be feeling the pace. Pivot punch attempted by Shumkov, just in his desperation to land something on Khalokov. Both men swinging freely, neither man particularly accurate, and Shumkov feels he's done enough as he steps back into the breach to let his hands go once more. What a terrific conclusion to the gold medal contest here in the 60-kilogram lightweight division.
About review. Your winner and now IBA World Champion via split decision. In the blue corner,
It is Shumkov,
representing Russia,
Vsevolod Shumkov, the number 2 seed,
Shumkov.
gets a split decision victory to dethrone Abdumlik Khalokov and the World Boxing Championships. And Abdumlik Khalokov, so used to topping the podium in global and international competitions, comes away with a silver here. The competitor that he is, the performer that he is, he's not happy. But Vsevolod Shumkov, I think, a deserved winner there for the storming conclusion that he produced to the contest, starting at the midpoint of the second round.
It did, and the way that he managed to turn that second round around has won him the fight, because absolutely crucial. And I think he did just enough from that midway point onwards. It was that close, because Khalokov won that first round clearly, didn't he? And then he was on top in the second round. Brilliant fight.
The national anthem of Russia.